Hello? It's me! I'm here. I can hear me. I can hear the game. More craft. More Warcraft. Indeed. It's I mean, it, like the title says, it's just gonna be some chill alt leveling. Because there's not really a whole lot to do, but it is expansion season, and I'm probably just gonna play Warcraft until further notice. I think it might not be all that interesting to watch, but there's not a lot of people who watch anyway. So, no harm done. Real quick, according to my Twitch dashboard, the Dragon Kite drop ends on 3 a.m. Saturday morning, which means basically you can do all of Friday to get the Dragon Kite finished if it hasn't finished for you by now. Mostly if it hasn't finished for you by now, you probably don't care anyway, but there you go. It's done on Saturday. Also this weekend, I've noticed articles, if I can get my brain to work. You can play Warcraft for free this weekend. No sub required. They're trying to just get people on board to play. So if you just want to log in and check on your characters or something, you can do that this weekend. You can't roll an evoker, obviously, but you can do everything else. The entire game, I think. They said all of Shadowlands content free this weekend. Not that I would go to the Shadowlands if I were you, but it is an option. Also, they have a sale in the WoW store on services, which is to say like server transfers, name changes, faction changes, all that stuff. So I took the opportunity to transfer my druid to Moonguard. That's who this character is right up here. So, sadly, my druid has had 2 names that I've bounced back and forth between when I transfer from realm to realm. This character has been started on Kilrog way back in Classic. At some point, I transferred to Emerald Dream, which was the RP PvP server. Emerald Dream was brand new, so I transferred to that. Or did I? I want to say I did. There was some restrictions. I think it's that you couldn't transfer in until you leveled someone up. Anyway, I played on Emerald Dream for a while. Whether or not I transferred over there, I don't remember. But then I played on Sentinels. That was a big realm. I actually raided on that realm for quite a while. And then after Sentinels, I transferred to Wormrest, I think. I think there was another server in there somewhere. But then it was Wormrest and now Moonguard, because this is the Alliance RP server. I'm tired of seeing orange names everywhere. But, fun fact, this name that I picked, Alexani, is the name of my old cleric main on the old Rift MMO that I played at launch. So, it is still a name with history, so that's why it's somehow free on Moonguard. So, I took it a while back, preparing for this day. Also, I used my Dragonflight level 60 boost to boost the mage up. So we have a new mage here that we don't have to worry about leveling, but there we go. But I figure we'll start with the shaman. Oh, I also created the hunters ready to go too once we get there. But gonna take the shaman out for a whirl. I'm hiccuping. Let me get some water. Evidently, the elemental essence storm things are pretty good leveling places, so we'll see if that's true or not. If it's not true, we can just chromie time ourselves up to 60. And we can level wherever we darn well please. Actually, leveling in Warlords of Draenor is the fastest way to level. Ironically. The expansion that nobody liked, well, until Shadowlands came along, is the fastest. It's the one everybody goes to level now because it's the fastest. But on that note, I actually finished collecting all of the appearances from the storms. Oh yeah, this is what the one I got my Lifebinder's Handmaid is. I unlocked that on this character. I switched some names around because I guess I am a bit obsessive about names on my server. So my shaman name and my paladin name at some point got switched. And I thought it wouldn't bother me, but here I am like 2 years later and it still bothered me, so I switched them back. And I didn't want to pay like 3 name changes, so I deleted the shaman and then renamed the paladin and then recreated the shaman and then power leveled the shaman. I think it was before I deleted it, I actually used the character to run Dragon Soul, deleted the character, power leveled it in the same week. So before the raid reset, ran it again, got the drop. So if you ever get stuck, just delete a character, recreate it, run the raid again. I think that's it. It's gotta go do the... Gotta unlock Khadgar. Also, I rewatched my video from yesterday. Not all of it, but some of it. It was really loud. Hey, level 51. That was easy. It was really loud, but that's because there was just so many spells going off. So I turned the game volume down a little bit. I hope it's not like too wild. We'll see. You need to join us. I feel like we're going to be doing this little arrangement quite a few times before it's all said and done. Intrigued Drakthir. I too am intrigued by this gnome who needs to be in front of the camera. The Drakthir stand ready. In Moonguard news, everybody's upset because Blizzard turned on phasing in the cities because it was absolutely unplayable. So there is very little activity in town because of phasing. But I recall this happened last expansion cycle anyway. Phasing is not usually on in cities. And some people were saying phasing is not usually on in RP realms. I don't know if that's true or not because I read it on the internet. What happened, Khadgar? Everybody's freaking out because Rathian... They seem to say Rathian was the one that broke the elemental dragon out of jail, but... I mean... Not really. Alright. Now we can go. How's this for an empty quest log? Nothing. Zero. Absolutely nothing. Oh, I'm like, why do I have buffs that are just the names of my weapon? Because of Wind Fury and Flame Tongue. I remember. I remember how to play a shaman. I promise. All right, well, here we go. It's super interesting. I don't have much to talk about, I don't think. I did manage to hit up multiple characters. I'm pretty sure this is the character that I moved. So I need to delete this alt to like balance things out. I was able to like transfer all of my money to my druid before I transferred her over here. So all of my riches, I am 250,000 gold. Not bad for a player since Classic. I'm gonna want to watch the sound levels when we get into a big fight, just to make sure it is in fact lower. I've never heard of anybody applying a compressor to game audio. And I wonder if maybe I have some settings wrong in Warcraft. But for the most part, I have everything turned up except music and just general background sound. But still, like, the quiets are way too quiet and then the louds are way too loud. And that's prime compressor estate. I may have forgotten how to shaman after all. What buttons do I have here? Storm Strike. First thing is that every time, always show nameplates, please. Thank you. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. The shaman is just, you mash these buttons. You just mash them until one of the glowing boxes goes off. And then you can, I remember. I think I want to use Lava Burst as often as I can. So far, this hasn't been giving me any experience, has it? It has. We get about half a bar per guy that we mash. So this is probably going to go a lot faster than I expected. We'll probably be hitting up the hunter here pretty soon. Don't mind me. Just being a pleb and hitting all the buttons. Oh, oh. Tag that one. Got it. Tag you. I'm curious if item level, like if I went to buy equipment right now at level 51, I highly doubt it would be, what is it, 252 item level? How loud is the stream? Seems all right. It is a bit loud on the combat, isn't it? I think it's fine. Why aren't you... Oh, I'm not standing close enough. Dang! Okay, let me switch back to... I don't know. It's hard for me to tell if the audio is like good right away. I'm sure it's fine. I have a few totems I could drop, but... should probably just run around and tag everything like last time. Tag you in the face. Tag you in the face. Tag you. Oh, a capacitor totem. It's the hunter crows that are making just the absolute racket. could probably go back now. My worry is that we are at the 20-minute mark. Usually at the top of the hour. When did these... How much time's left on these? 30 minutes? I know a fresh run, once they freshly spawn, they pop right out. Like the main boss pops out. So for a while, you just look at every 20 minutes. Uh-oh. That guy's... I should have tagged it. Darn it. Yeah, Lava Burst always critically strikes. Pew pew. Bonk. An Earth Revenant. Bonk. Another Earth Revenant. Bonk. Oh. Chain lightning all those guys. I don't think there's a limit to tags. Yeah, there we go. 860. A little bit here, a little bit there. Bzzzt. Bzzzt again. I wonder if it would help. I think, doesn't this game have like a localized sound? As in, the closer you walk to something. Yeah, distance filtering. I don't know if that changed anything at all. Dragon! Oh, apparently there was a bug with evokers with old Pandaria bosses. So people were hitting up, there's a few like really old Pandaria world bosses that people farm for mounts because the mount drop is so stinking rare. But what they found was, it's been hotfixed, so don't get your hopes up. Because the evoker did not have a loot table for those particular bosses, you could use a coin to re-roll your loot, and it would detect you had no options, and so the mount was the only option. So everybody is like, if you're an evoker, go get your mounts from Pandaria bosses. Well, it was hotfixed immediately. So after they found it fixed. But evidently, while they were in that code to fix it, they just raised the drop rate as a whole for everybody. So there was some good that came out of it. But yeah, it had something to do with the particular bosses. So it wasn't like every boss. You couldn't do this and like game the system to get them out anywhere. It was a particular... The bosses in Pandaria dropped thing based on your... People were saying it was a race and class combination. It was just a different way that these bosses figured out what you were eligible for as far as loot goes, and evokers weren't on the list. So, man, there's a... People always talk about like spaghetti code and stuff for reasons that there are bugs and things. I mean, maybe. I'm a programmer. I know what spaghetti code actually is. I think most of it is just... The game is 20 years old. It's ginormous. Spaghetti code or not, you can't keep track of the effects of everything. So something just slipped through. I thought it was cool. Someday I might farm those mounts, but it was like you could get a, not the Phoenix mount, but it was like a, I think it was a Draenor world boss. You can get like a Firebird. That looked pretty cool. That's about the only thing that looked neat. The rest were like those Eastern dragons, those noodle dragons. Some of those are really rare. That drops from world bosses that people have been farming for like literally years. To no avail. Well, I'm already level 53. Aha! The boss has spawned at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. GMT -5. Yes, I do know the hour offsets of big time zones because programming. Best practice for programming is whenever you're dealing with dates, you work with, we call it UTC. It is not GMT because UTC is not affected by daylight savings time. That's the only difference between UTC and GMT. But best practice is your computer, your code always works in UTC. And then when you display it, you convert it to the time zone that the user is in. So I know the hour offsets of a few time zones that we test, and I'm always thinking partially in UTC time. And there's your worthless trivia of the day. Much essence is being farmed. Now that I haven't been playing Shaman for a while, I really miss having just an AoE that I can just call up at any time. The only ranged thing, at least I have in my spec at the moment, is Flame Shock. I don't even think they have Frost Shock anymore. The boss has awakened. Don't die. I'm just standing here mashing buttons. It's dead. That's a lot of stuff. Please loot. Don't lag out. That's a bunch of stuff that I need. Thank you. I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes. I will not yell to Siri and wake up everybody's phones. All right. After this batch of revenants, we'll go back to Stormwind, turn in our quests, see what that gets us, and then come back, I guess. Oh, I guess we can see. Yeah, look. Item level 110. I mean... Oh. Never mind. It's not even an upgrade. I am wearing some heirloom pieces. Get back here, you revenant. Oh, man, he's evading. All right. We, where are we? Snug Harbor? Sure. Pop back to Stormwind. By means of a Borealis? Because the most irritating thing about Oribos is that, see how quick it is to get to the city portals from Borealis? It's just, you know, 2 feet over here. In Oribos, you have to run out, go down an elevator around the middle circle because, heaven forbid, they give you a city with a straight shot to the portals. I did not like Shadowlands. The downside of the Exodar, just want the Exodar to be a Hub 1 expansion. I liked the Exodar. Its only problem was it was so big. It was laid out all right. It was just big. I already have a Primal Stormling. Oh. Oh, requires level 60. Okay. And the path. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, and the path from the outside to the city center was as long as the Caverns of Time. Yeah. Even if you were in Exodar and wanted to leave. Or even if you just wanted to fly. Yeah, the flight path was outside the city. I don't know if they ever changed that. I doubt it. Silver Moon City, which is the Blood Elf starting zone, the sister city of Exodar. The Horde are always unhappy because Silver Moon City is the best laid out city, but because it's in a Burning Crusade phase, no flying. Well, it's in a pre-cataclysm phase of Azeroth. So back in Burning Crusade, Outland you could fly in, but Azeroth you couldn't. And it's still a relic of the Azeroth that you could not fly in. But I don't care, because I'm not a stinking blood elf. I guess on the flip side, that's why you can't fly in Exodar, but... When did... I can't remember. I'm looking at, like, my quest log as I'm flying over these zones, and it's like, here's the Searing Gorge story progress. That wasn't a Cataclysm thing, was it? Honestly, I thought the story progress thing came from Battle for Azeroth era. Where you had, like, your war campaign. I could just be dumb. That's always a possibility. Not gonna get it off in time because... Oh. My only ranged spell. Well, it's not my only ranged spell, but it's my only instant cast ranged spell. It has a awful cooldown. Up, stampeding roar! We have a feral amongst us. Lightning! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! My gosh, that's that stupid Hunter Crow thing. Guess what we're gonna have to listen to when we level up a hunter. Yep. Crows. I don't know if I like Shaman anymore. Maybe it's because I've been playing a lot of ranged DPS. I like not being in the thick of things. Except for Feral. I don't know. Don't know why Feral never bothers me being in melee. I think it's because I don't wait around so much for something to press as a Feral. The rotation's pretty quick for Feral. This I can kind of go through the rotation and be like, well, now I'm waiting for the cooldowns. I'm stuck. People in general chat are arguing about heirlooms for some dumb reason. Somebody's wrong on the internet! And now I'm second guessing. Maybe I wanted to stay on a horde populated server just so I didn't have to listen to the internet all the time. I could just turn off chat. To play Warcraft, step 1, make a BattleNet account. Step 2, buy a subscription. Step 3, log in. Step 4, leave trade channel. You are now ready to play Warcraft. Although now, with the professions overhaul, you have a trade channel, and then no, wait, it wasn't for the profession overhaul. They added a services channel for people who want to, like, advertise, you know, running through dungeons or something. Things that aren't item-based, but you still sell. So they added a services channel. It's just as bad as trade. It's no different. I don't know what they were expecting. Yoink! Oh, I want to get a ping in on that. I did. Good, good. How much time's left? 7 minutes till the boss spawns. Oh, they overhauled the quest log for BFA. I guess I never leveled in Classic since BFA came out. Or leveled in Azeroth, rather. Not gonna lie, as cool as Kata was for its time, I avoid it at all costs. Maybe it's just so much walking around. The zones are really big, so you spend a lot of time just walking. I only really have good memories of the revamped Red Ridge Mountains. With the, what's his name? My mind's gone blank. They designed it off, like... Rambo. Gosh. So Red Ridge was cool. The revamped Duskwood is pretty cool. But everything else, I have no memory of. I just remember plain old vanilla Alright, this has slowed down significantly. Well, I think it's still faster than Chromie time in some place with quests and things. Oh, I panicked for a second. Yes, I did activate the anniversary buff. Nope. Lightning bolt. Somebody exploded. Ding! It wasn't me. Close. We're close to level 55. A sliver. Oh, running away. Lightning bolt. Why aren't... Just do it. Just do it. Fire Nova. Level 55. Well, I mean, it's one of those deals where it's clearly faster to do this to level up, but I think the time would pass faster if you were doing an actual quest chain somewhere. Give me that. Give me that. Lightning bolt. Bzzz. In case you were wondering, yes, they are still arguing about the effectiveness of heirloom pieces. Aha. 30 seconds faster than the timer. The boss has spawned. And may the odds be ever in your favor. Raging whelp, that's not a boss. I too, at times, feel like a raging whelp. Stunned by something. Rise from the land. And protect. Ah, there's a big guy stomping around in the back. I see you. Ow. I'm going back to this group. Well. Oh, yeah. Druids, not druids, shamans can heal. Look, in my defense, I'm an enhanced shaman. They have just one heal spell. Oh no. Oh no, it reset. Well, it'll be back. That's why I see at the top of the hour when it changes types, it'll spawn with the boss out, so. What do we got? We have a gray trash tier, rotten leather braces. A higher item level than my actual gear. Mammoth. What other junk can we sell? Small egg. These are all... Briny Flush. BFA. Oh, it tells me which expansion they came from. Draenor. Shadowlands. BFA. Warlords. Primal Spirit. I don't know where I got those, but I remember the primal things. Get away from me. Get rid of that. Briarback quills. I'm fairly certain everyone will be back once the next element spawns. I should make a list of how much it costs to like deck out your person in all of this new gear. I know it takes about 300-ish to change out your armor, but that didn't count like rings, trinkets, weapons. Two minutes left. That guild is just straight up, we run Moonguard now. There was someone whose name I thought I recognized, but now they're gone. They're back! I am going to die. Oh. I have reincarnation. Boop. Excuse me. Time to play it safe. Ow. Nope, I'm stunned in a puddle of lightning. You know what? Healing stream totem. Up. Nap. Tornado. This is new. I guess these things aren't dying as fast as they used to. So now I'm seeing some actual move sets. One down. Many to go. Look, I'm level 55. I'm tanking these guys. Where's everybody else? Boop, boop, boop. There's an air revenant. I should tag that guy. Oh, rip dragon. Oh! I don't know what that was, but it hurt quite a lot. Did we kill it? Yeah, got 5 essence out of that. The tornado guy just vanished. Nope. He's also gone. Oh, I have... Where'd I put Ghost Wolf? There it is. Ow. Ow again. Ooh, something's hurt. There's a wind shear blowing because I'm slowly moving even though I'm not actually moving. Ow again. Whoops! Do not walk into a tornado. It is bad for your health. These are the things video games can teach you. Oh. What this is definitely going to do is throw off the spawn timer for this phase. Okay. Get catapulted to the moon. Okay, that's what stuns. There's crystals floating in the air. And then they explode. Oh, I've almost leveled up. Ah, 56. Finally, the big tornado guy is busted free. Ow, ow. Great. Do I wait? How long? How much health has he got? Yeah, I could walk back in that time. I can be a ghost wolf while I'm dead? I guess that makes sense. Ah, the good old days when this was the extent of the Shadowlands. Respawn. Accept. Just make sure I've got another hit in on this guy. Yeah. I'm going to die immediately. Ta-da! Finally! I mean, I guess it's an upgrade, but it's not full upgrade. Is it? Okay. We going to, once again, head back to Stormwind. Adjust my chair. Ugh. Boing, boing. What's that? Brimming with life. Reincarnation cooling down. Oh, yeah. If you're full health, your reincarnation resets faster. Not that you can see where reincarnation cooldown is. Maybe? Oh. There it is. I could put that somewhere just to like monitor the... There. 15 minutes. Hello. That was not very much experience, Khadgar. Those are heirloom pants. Can't do anything with those. Doop, 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 doop. Need a reagent bag. Requires level... See, unfortunately, I can't even put these on because... Requires level 60. That... Oh. My mouse was covering it up. That one also requires level 60. Alright. This is what we do. We'll probably get to 60 in the next 45 minutes. It won't reset in the next 45 minutes That's for sure. That's basic math. I know how to do math. 45 is just a little less than 2 hours and 40 minutes. Oh, can be traded to a special vendor in your garrison. Now I understand which expansion that came from. The single most annoying thing about Draenor is that you could unlock a zone-specific ability, and if you didn't put it on your hotbar, it would just be shining right here under your character. You couldn't move it. You couldn't do anything with it. It would obscure your vision until you put it on a hotbar. That's what this is over here. The garrison ability has a permanent spot on my bar just for the time that I do go and visit. It's like, I don't want that popping up on my screen. Why is the music going nuts? Is a boss up? Surely not. Guess we'll see which phase we're in. If we're lucky, it changed. There should be more people, right? Not as many people as I would like, but roar. Ow! Literally ran into a stun block. Ah, there's a hordeling around. Tagging all my mobs. Excuse me, I would like to loot. Thank you. Well, he exploded. Think maybe I should have waited until he got affected by... I thought he was. Could have sworn he was already glowing. Wow, 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 wow. There's like 2 whole other areas to do this event in. And to me, I'm going to remember this as the Badlands expansion. Oh, universal tag. To be fair, the elites in this area are universal tag. It's just all the little non-elites are not. But it's still annoying because they can still give you stuff. Now, supposedly, in Dragon Isles, there is universal tagging. Ow. Although I don't know if that's just for quest mobs, which doesn't make much sense though, because I'm pretty sure that's already true. Pew! What happened to Anduin that he's not king anymore? Well, technically, he is still the king. He's just on sabbatical, I guess? Well, what happened was, you know, he had his own personal corruption arc in Shadowlands. Sylvanas and the jailer got him, and then he went Arthas temporarily, but then he got better, so then he was all upset that he couldn't prevent it and blah blah, so now he's out there somewhere trying to find himself or something, and that's all I know. That's all I care to know. It's like, could the Alliance not just get the short end of the stick every time? But we know what Blizzard thinks of the Alliance. And they have just completely ignored the fact that the Horde burned down Teldrassil. So there's that. Let's build up this whole war crimes story. Never mind. Sylvanas is very sorry, and she learned her lesson. Meanwhile, the Night Elves are still in Stormwind as refugees. It is actually dead and gone. You can still go back to a previous instance. You know, like how some zones will have a time dragon to be like, hey, talk to me if you want to go back to like the original instance of this zone. So you can still go back to Teldrassil in the previous version of Darnassus, but as far as the story's concerned, if you like walk down to Dark Shore, the tree is like burning on the horizon. But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, because you still end up there if you start like a Worgen, or if you're a Night Elf and you choose to start in the old zone, then you're still there. Sylvanas is not dead, but she has been... It's not really banished to the Shadowlands, because the Shadowlands is fixed now. But basically, she's serving her sentence in the fresh, fixed, and... Yeah, she got out of everything. She's not dead. That means she'll come back in an expansion or 3. Yep. Whenever we need an edgelord, she's there lurking in the wings. Technically, Illidan is also. Ugh. Yeah, but the whole Shadowlands story thing is they were trying to make it so the big boss bad guy, the jailer, he was supposed to have been pulling the strings of everything from the beginning of everything. And Sylvanas couldn't help herself because she was under control of the jailer's plans. But like I said, after Legion, I stopped paying attention. This is just what I've been able to see while watching Raiders do their thing. It was really bad. Like, it honestly did make Draenor look like a masterpiece. Draenor didn't ruin anything, per se. It was just kind of ultimately pointless because it was a different timeline. Shadowlands tried to, like, retroactively make the jailer responsible for every bad thing that happened on Azeroth, and it's like, what? No. Like, you can't just be like, oh, you know how Arthas picked up the sword? Yep, the jailer orchestrated that. Sargeras stabbing Azeroth with a giant sword in the desert? Yep, the jailer orchestrated that. What is going on here to make... What was that? It was like a bunch of imps being murdered or something. Yeah, they were trying to pull the ultimate... It was this guy all along. Which you could pull off if you had, like, foreshadowing and everything, but no. There was none of that. But what I mean by foreshadowing is that if in Warcraft 3 you were hinting at all this stuff, then yes. But if you play Warcraft 3, no. Obviously, there's none of this here. So, but oh well. Now, a lot of those writers were fired and left after the whole Activision thing went down. So there's a eensy weensy teeny tiny chance that they'll just be like, let's pretend none of this ever happened. Unfortunately, the guy who loves Sylvanas is still in charge, so the boss has returned. There may be an arc where we were unsure, but there was some old story stuff that was dug out of Alpha and Beta, where they may be attempting to revive Ysera, which I would approve of. It felt like Night Fae was just one big, we're sorry for killing Ysera already story arc. So maybe they'll bring her back. And I will accept that as an apology. But everybody knows that one of the other aspects are going to die, so it's just a matter of figuring out which one it is. Everybody's bet is Time Dragon guy. Cousin Cataclysm, he had an arc where one of his futures is he goes crazy trying to figure out how to stop Deathwing or something. Yeah, the End of Time dungeon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hit all the cooldowns. Yeah, he can't die because he's leader of the Infinite Dragonflight. But he was leader of the Infinite Dragonflight in a reality that did not come to pass because we killed Deathwing. But we think, well, by we, I mean people who talk about it, think that they're going to bring that arc back. He's going to be the bad guy. I think it's dumb to go back to, we already had that kind of a story arc, and technically we stopped it because we killed Deathwing. But they're probably going to do it again. Or kill Alexstrasza. She's like number 2 for the guess of who's going to die. Yep. Money's on Alexstrasza because that's the dumbest thing you could do. Well, I exploded. She's on the cover of everything. They're using her as like the grand art for this whole expansion, so yes. I reincarnated and instantly died. I'ma just wait here then. I'm not gonna get any experience, am I? Did I get any? I don't think I did. If one of them has to die, can it please be Calicos? Because I don't think he's done anything productive for as long as he's been a thing. Which means he's the one who'll, you know, outlive us all. Yep, that's exactly why he'll live forever. Also, people are theorizing Khadgar is the guy who will die, which I think in the grand scheme of things, I'd be fine with. It would make the most people upset, but I don't think it'll be him, but it could be. They love Blizzard loves Khadgar too much. Yeah. You can tell who the favorites are, right? It'd be like saying they'll kill off Thrall. No, they won't. They'll never, ever, ever do anything bad to Thrall. Well, round whatever. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of this. I'm tempted to chromie time to Draenor and just hit that up real quick. Let's see, how much experience are we getting from killing one of these guys? And we'll make a judgment call, because I kind of don't want to just stay here the rest of the night. Euro or whatever her name is. I don't think our Azeroth has a copy of her, do we? I don't remember much, but I thought her whole thing was that she died on Draenor ages ago, and part of the big time change was that she was still alive. Draenor was just one big super complicated way of getting Gul'dan back into the world. That's all Draenor was for. can't take it anymore. Oh, that's the Garrison Hearthstone. I forgot, I've already done a bit of Draenor on this character. Ow! Not gonna lie, I'm kind of torn because I feel like once I like shift gears, take the time to shift gears and go somewhere else, I'll be level whatever. Nope, we're gonna do it. You know what? Forget it. I need to go. Okay, 15 seconds until the Hearthstone's up. Let's mash this guy. Ow. Nope, never mind. You know what? The perfect opportunity to experience the revamped res sickness. Res sickness is now 1 minute. Super reduction of stats for 1 minute and 50% durability damage to all of your equipment. So all we got to do is repair real quick. Talk to Chromie. Aha. Repair, please. Thank you. Swing over to Draenor. Bu. Oh, it's time walking campaign as opposed to time walking dungeons, which is a different event. I just call it Chromie time. It's Chromie time. Take me back to Draenor. Select a timeline. Oh dear. Well, the realms of death. Iron Horde. I realize I can get equipment from the event, but the drop rate is honestly just so terrible. Ah, oh. Up. Nope. What's this? Nothing. Speak of the devil. Seek Yarrow at the Wildwood Wash in Gorgrund. Let's see. Did I unlock everything? Scout. Draenor. Yep, learned everything. Okay, that is the... We We've got... Yeah, look at... Yeah. We can get so much experience here. Garrison campaign, seismic matters. It's weird. Draenor has some of, like... I have them... Like, I didn't play a lot of Pandaria. Like, I came in at the end. Like, I bought it. Got to collect... I've always buy the collector's editions right off the bat. Activate it. But even I didn't do a whole lot in Pandaria, yet I have some of the most memories from Pandaria. Same for Draenor. Kind of played it at the start, huge gap, came in at the end, and still had, like, enough memories to be like, I remembered this place. It wasn't too bad. Maybe it's just nostalgia. Nostalgia forgives all ills. Speak with... Okay. We're just picking up all the side things. Into the twilight. This is when we find out... Oh. There's a boss. Where's the boss? Dark Talon. You... Time to die. Unless it's time for me to die. Which is entirely likely. This is the new scaling. It's going slower than I would like it. In hindsight, this wasn't worth it. I do have an interrupt. It did not interrupt that. Oh, I have an earth elemental. Forgot about that. You zap that. Uh-oh. The earth elemental has aggroed the things that I was trying to avoid. We've almost got it, boys. Got it. Oh boy. Oh. Somehow that was an upgrade. Yeah, it's not worth it, honestly, to level up in the elemental event. Like, you should do the daily to go get the moats or whatever, but just standing there and hitting elites over and over and over and over and over and over and over. I feel like we could have been done by now, and that makes me sad. Why does this say... Okay. It's like the question mark is up in the sky. Collect 6 swamp blighter dust and things and everything. You are more capable than you know, Urel. Urel? Whatever. What was that other game? Oh, it was Guild Wars. Guild Wars 2, the first story arc. It was kind of like you were along for somebody else's story, and it's like, this is not how MMOs should work. And you should know better than to make us tag along and not be the hero. Actually, that was kind of the era. Skyrim did that too. They decided that you were not the hero of Skyrim, and it's like, why? Who thought that was even a little bit a good idea? There's a question mark. Cursed tome. Is it inside the tower? It must be. Look, I know I'm aggroing this whole everything, but I think I have... reincarnate. Nope. 5 minutes left. Well, I found the book, though. Oh. How convenient. We could die all we want. We had an upgrade, didn't we? Yes. Yes, we did. Put on that cape. What do we need to do? Plant explosives in the supply hut. All right, peon. Oh, I don't have any of my buffs on. That'd do it, huh? That guy died so hard he didn't even have a death animation. Okay, apparently I put on my disguise all of a sudden. Oh, I understand now. The Void Wolf. That's right. Look, I know I skipped the quest text, but I did read that I had a disguise. Up, Void Wolf. Iron Horde propaganda. Do not trust the Draenei. They want you to fail. That awkward moment when I'm a Draenei. Boop. Ah, put the bomb. A Ragnari spy here in our village? Were you sleeping on duty again? No. A Void Oculus is alerted. What kind of quest? Okay. See, look. How fast we dinged. Help Yrel escape. Here we are. We have to convince her that she's worth fighting for. It's hopeless. Heroes learn from their mistakes, believe in the light, think of your people. You know what? I'll believe in the light, even if nobody else does. Your people have triumphed over endless persecution. Will you let their hopes die without a fight? Doubt the light. There we go. Yay. Come on, Yrel. You can do it. I promise. Where'd you go? Oh. She was just taking forever to blow up the mines. Alright, Void Eyeball. Escape with Yrel. Well then, come with me! If you want to live. Yeah, okay, I might remember why Warlords is so bad. 5 seconds ago, she's like, oh, so hopeless. Then you convince her it's not hopeless. And then you're like, follow me. And then she's like, no, you follow me. I guess I just inspired her that much. You know, I could just, you know, okay. What is this music? For one. Oh, I died. Nope, I put the buffs back on. This music is way too epic for what's happening. Which is nothing. Nothing's happening. Up, Void Wolf from the bushes. Do not say that it's too hard. I'm waiting for the moment where we're doing this well. And then the game goes, but you were in fact not good enough. Okay, which way now? Oh, fearless leader of ours. Oops. I was gonna try to fly away, but... Because earlier it looked like she might walk through... everybody. If I didn't swoop in to fight, but... Not true. Terror Fang. Oh no. I mean, the music is good, but I'm not the only one who thinks it's way over the top for what's going on, right? This is like some title sequence music. Meet you back at Twilight Glade. Okay, bye. Upgrade. We need... I thought that said moose mud. I was like, don't make me dig through poop again. How? Engorged heart. Mmm, delicious. I don't know what it is. It makes me think maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it's not like that I have a bunch of options available. Although I kind of do. I haven't been assigning talent points. But I played a mage. I leveled up a mage, and then I leveled up the hunter. I did the mage first, and then the hunter was so much faster. It's like, no wonder why everybody likes to play hunter. So that's why I boosted the mage to 60, because it's like, dude, just by pure numbers, the hunter can level. Oh, I need to squeeze toads. Toad juice. Ew. There's the mud. After this, we can go do the bonus quest. Bonus area, whatever. All right, so we have 86,000 to get to level... Oh, we're only 58? Oh, I thought we were 59. No. In that case, I might just stop here. I thought we were 59. And yet, the addiction to finish the quest has me gripped. I must squeeze one more frog. Nope, toad, sorry. A belly toad, to be exact. Swamp Blighter Hive. Will a bug come out of that? No. Nothing's coming out of it. Never mind. This must just be the forest's music. It's just so epic. Die, Hydra! We need one more of these. Of course. Nope. Who am I in combat with? Oh my gosh. Remember what I said about this was never a problem for me. Is it because I dared to strike the hive? It was never a problem for me as a druid or a night elf because I would just shadow meld whenever it happened. But no, can't do that now. Oh my gosh. I'll just go collect some mud instead. Ta-da! Oh, we need a pristine star lily. It's growing inside a tree. We've aggroed the Sylvari. Wait, wrong game. Why do you hit so hard? Probably because my gear is way out of level. I suppose that is a benefit of just doing the event, the elemental event. Because there's no equipment thing to worry about. All right, well, like I said, I thought I was level 59 and that we were this close to level 60, but since we're level 58, it's going to be at least another half hour before we get to 60. Sure. No, I don't care. I'm leaving. So I'm thinking... Oh, 30 seconds until I can go back to Stormwind. I'm thinking that I will not stream tomorrow because it's just going to be more of the same. You can tune into another stream to get the Dragon Kite if you still have not got it. But it is next week, right? Let me check. Just double check. No, it's not. Now I have to just double check everything. So the Feldrake campaign doesn't start until the 28th, which is when the expansion goes live. But the Dragon Kite does end this Friday, Saturday morning. So I guess we'll have a week of nothing, no drops. So you have been warned. If I'm confused and next week does have a drop, I will be sure to make a note of it. But as it stands, I'm just gonna go to Stormwind, and I'm not even gonna bother like transmogging I'm just gonna switch the equipment anyway. Is it just me who likes the sound of Draenei hooves on the stone? Maybe you can't hear it on stream. But it is what you would expect, like clip clop, clip clop. All right, well, I'm just gonna go turn off Chromie time and park at the dock and wait for the daily and then go do the boss tomorrow. So I will see you all later. I'll turn off sound effects so you can't hear me flap around. But I am going to head off now. Chromie, I'd like present time. Thank you. That's more like it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next Tuesday. New week. We'll see what it is, because I honestly might just level my hunter up after this anyway, and there won't be anything to do. So it might be grounded next week. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.